Why should you have a covenant day of fruitfulness when even chickens are producing children without a covenant day? The rats in your house are multiplied. Even the cockroaches are multiplied. You are even looking for how to kill them. They are still looking for a way to multiply. Then you, human being, you are looking for a covenant day to know how to pregnant your wife. When a will is made, you are not fulfilling any obligation. So that is why when they tell you covenant day of longevity, covenant day of prosperity, covenant day of what? Fruitfulness, covenant day. Why should you have a covenant day of fruitfulness when even chickens are producing children without a covenant day? The rats in your house are multiplied. Even the cockroaches are multiplied. You are even looking for how to kill them. They are still looking for a way to multiply. Then you, human being, you are looking for a covenant day to know how to pregnant your wife. So I asked them a question. What about two people? One woman is a tither. She has insurance. Silas, stop that. The way you laugh, they will come for you. She has insurance by tithing. And she's been sowing seed and fasting and praying. 12 years, no child. The other one is an unbeliever, doesn't care about God. She drinks kai every evening and lies down naked. But she's producing children every year. They have to do family planning. Two of them. Well, this one is doing covenant day of what? The other one, no covenant, nothing. Has God traveled? Selah. You know why you have all these churches going around all over the covenant day of vengeance, covenant day of longevity, covenant day of what again? You don't know, eh? Please don't be knowing those kind of things. Covenant day of fruitfulness, covenant day of protection. Look, do you know why they go around peddling all those kind of noisily hawking those wares? There's nothing like that. Really nothing like that. There is nothing like that. The reason is because they are using Macmillan Dictionary to define covenant. They are using Macmillan Dictionary or Webster's Dictionary to define covenant. They are not using the Bible to define biblical concepts. And that's immorality. When they tell you covenant day of longevity, they are promising you that you will live long. If you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what is long life? Jesus died at 33. Was he a failure? No. To this end was I born. For this purpose I came into the world to die and save man. I died. I have finished the work. What am I here for? He exited. He has finished his work. Because long life cannot be 100 years. Even if you're 100, you're still a baby compared to Methuselah who was 900. So are you measuring long life? What's your yardstick? No yardstick. It's just old wife fables. Even at 120, you're still a child compared to people like Methuselah. So what's your yardstick for long life? What's your yardstick? There's no such yardstick. Some say, but the Bible says, with long life shall I satisfy you and show you my salvation. Did you go to school? Didn't you read the context? I will satisfy you with long life. Then he said, this long life is salvation, which is eternal life. Not physical life. And show you, read now, and show you. So which means this long life is which kind of life? Eternal life. So there's nothing like covenant day of longevity. Neither is there anything like covenant day of protection. God protects everybody. He protects us as much as we allow him to protect us. You didn't hear that? God protects us as long as we allow him to protect us. So when we talk about the promise of God, it is not a covenant, because the Macmillan and Webster's Dictionary define covenant as a pledge, a vow, an agreement between 2 or 3 parties to carry out terms. And if you break the terms, you are punished. But the dilemma man has had is, how can an imperfect man be in a covenant with a perfect God? We know who will fail. We already know who will fail in the covenant. It will be unjust for the perfect to be in a covenant with the imperfect. Don't you agree? It will be unjust. It will be unfair. And God is a righteous judge. He's not an unjust judge. So God and man cannot be in a covenant. So when they are telling you covenant of this, covenant of that, and they are saying you must do 1, 2, 3, know that they have taken you from the cross to 5,000 years behind the cross. Where if you do, I do. If you don't do, I do. But that day is over. The new covenant, I will write my laws in their heart. I will put my words in their heart. I will. You have no part to play but to receive from what he has done. If I'm teaching good, shout, I hear you. So that's why Bible writers will use promise. Because when I make promise to you, I'm not making promise to you based on you doing anything. I'm making promise to you based on my integrity and my resources to fulfill the promise. You only are going to benefit from what I have done. So that's why it's not a daikiti, it is a daitetimai. A promise that God makes. An epangelia is self-fulfilling promise.